Hey, I'm Hamid. I came back for the second presentation of the first chapter of Awaken the Giant Within, the book from Tony Robbins that I already love it. So first, I want to just review everything that we talked last time about the change. So we started with the change, that why we want change, and we realized, okay, because we are human and we have some facilities in ourselves like exploration, like discovery, imagination. So these are something that we have in our hands. So we come to this unknown world to discover, to explore, to create. And we don't want to settle with the small things or in our comfort zone in the long term. So that's the reason that we want change in our life. And when you change, you're happier. When you grow, you're happier. Some people, they believe that, this is the point of being in this world, living this world, to just grow, to evolve, not to be happy for the rest of your life. But let's start with the change with this topic. So change, first thing that we want to start is our standards and our demands. We want to higher, we're looking for higher standards, we're looking for higher demands. Instead of asking for $2,000 per month, let's ask $200,000 per month. Why not? So change of demands means that, ask questions from yourself differently and improve your questions. For example, you're in a relationship that you don't like it, you're suffering, you're not heard, you're not respected, you're not loved, and you ask yourself, say, you know what, I want someone to love me, I want someone to respect me, I want someone to accept me the way that I am. So by working on this part, you're gonna give yourself a new level, a new standard, and new demands. And the second part, which I have problem with this word, and I wish that I could just remove it from the dictionary, but I can't. But the things that limiting beliefs, which we describe it as an unquestioned commands. Commands. When I see this word, I always go to these military things. I don't know why, because I had experience in military stuff. By the way, commands. When we talk about the commands, sorry, I just went to the memories. So it's just a command that come to you and tell you do this or do that. And sometimes there's no logic behind that, and you don't. But the problem is that you don't have any. You cannot resist it. You cannot negotiate it, or you cannot say, "Oh, I don't want to do it," or you cannot question it. You need to do it. And unquestioned commands is only tell you, okay, you know what is a command, and you're gonna do it, and you're not gonna question it. You're not gonna dig into it, to what's going on and why. So these unquestioned commands, or our limiting beliefs in us actually, it's just gonna change us, it's gonna shape us, it's gonna just affect our thoughts, our feelings, our experience, everything that we have. It's gonna tell us what we can't and what we can, and how things are. Everything, up to down, everything about your life, your experience, your feelings, your day-to-day feelings, your moments-to-moments feelings, your thoughts, everything are influenced by our limiting beliefs. So change of beliefs means a change of yourself, change of the level of yourself, change of the feelings that you have every day. So this is very serious, guys. We need to take it serious. And after tackling this, hopefully, we're going to come to this strategy. We come to this point that realize that, okay, dreaming is beautiful. Imagining is beautiful. This is something like a free gift that we have, and we can use it for every day. And it's fun. Just imagine yourself everywhere. Imagine yourself any person that you want to be. There's no harm. No one can say, what are you doing? You imagine, and I'm next to you, and I don't know what you're doing. But the point is that, don't stay on your mental phase. Don't just dream. Don't just lay down and dream and nothing happening. And you cannot expect action needed too. You need to do action. You need to do something. Go for it. Don't be scared. Imagine, have your imagination, have your dreaming, and try to do something. Trust me, you take the first step, the rest of the step is going to be clear. It's just going to be clear. When you walk on the way is going to be clear for you. So these are the information that we kind of went through last time. So today, on our second chapter, second presentation, we want to talk about this idea of 5 areas of life that Tony Robbins mentioned in his book. So he just like gave us a short presentation about each of us, and in the middle of the book, I mean, you can get more information, which we're going to go through with that one. Tony Robbins mentioned that we want to be master in these 5 areas: emotional, physical, relationship, financial, and time. So mastery, yesterday I did some research on mastery. What does it mean, mastery? I just Googled it. I mean, I say, okay, mastery, the word mastery, is a comprehensive knowledge or skills in a subject. This is what Google give it to you. So comprehensive knowledge or skills in a subject. So when we talked about subject, emotion would be our subject. So it means that, I mean, we need to be master in our emotional part. We need to be master on physical life. We need to be master on the relationship part. We need to be master on this part and this time. And I'm going to go through it one by one in the short sentences and to say what's going on with each of them, and then finish this chapter and continue on the other chapters in next videos. So the first thing's emotional. Okay, so we're living in this world with lots of happenings, lots of things that happening all day, 24/7, 365 days of the year. So we have here, we call something called external world. Okay, external world, the world out of us, the world that we are inside of this body, and we look and we observe this world. So this external world has lots of happenings. It's dynamic world. Is every minutes, every seconds, every millisecond something happening. It's just like everything's moving, everything's changing. And so when everything's changing, things happen, good or bad, which we label them, and neutral things. Neutral means that those happenings or those events that doesn't affect us, or we don't get it personal. We don't take it personal. But bad or good are those that we take it personal and we label them. Say, okay, this was a good happening. This was a bad happening. I had a car accident. It was a bad accident. It was a bad event, and I got promoted, so it was a good event for me. So we just try to label them, but I mean, at the end, when we go deep down onto these things happen to everyone. Like, everyone gonna have an accident. Doesn't matter, you're a president, you're a CEO of the company or anything, accident's gonna happen. Or like, loss gonna happen. We're gonna lose someone, we're gonna lose something. I mean, economy gonna collapse. I mean, everything gonna happen, you know? I mean, the things that, I mean, you cannot stop things from happening. Means that it's out of your control, and this is the part that is tricky, because it's out of control. It gives us lots of hard time. External world gives us lots of hard time because we think that it's out of control and we cannot control it. We are like a piece of meat that just go in the middle of the war. But the opposite side of the external world is internal world, or on this chapter, emotions. Internal world means that inside of us, our world, our teeny tiny world, which is not teeny tiny, it's huge, but I mean, I want to call it teeny tiny right now. And we have something in us that some people, I mean, still they have no idea about that, guaranteed. We call emotions. And the reason that I just separated these two words, because I want to describe emotions or define emotions as energy that is moving. in your body. So emotions, for example, angry. When you're angry, what's happening to you? What's happening in your body? Describe it for me. So when you're angry, you feel pain in your chest. You feel that somebody's just like pressing your chest, compressing your chest. Or like you see that you have a goosebump, or like you see that your face is blushed. Or like when you're happy, you feel that, your heart is big and your chest is open and you're smiling and you're laughing and you're breathing well. So these are all physiological things that are happening to us, and we can describe them because of these emotions, because this energy that is moving in our body upside and downside and in each ways. So the story is that we cannot control our external worlds, and we get hurt because of the bad news, bad events and everything. But the good news and the best part is that emotions, we can control them. We are able to control them. We are able to control this energy that is moving in our body by seeing yourself that what you are focusing right now. For example, you focus on a scary event in your life. What's going to happen to you? You feel fear inside of you. You feel the energy movement that is not good for you and you don't like it. By thinking about the beautiful memory that you had with your partner or with anyone, what's going to happen to you? You're going to feel good. So it means that by changing your thought, you can change your feelings. So this emotion, this part, like if we say this way, unlike external world, internal world and emotions is controllable, is your control. But people, unfortunately, going to shift to this one instead of this one. People try to change their external world to buy more, to do more, or to have more, or to change people or change themselves, to just kind of tackle external world, which is not going to happen. You cannot control external world. You cannot control things from happening or allow something to happen or block something not to happen. You're not supposed to do that anything. This is not the part of you. This is not your realm. This is just external world that is happening and is running. But you can't control this part. You can't control your inner world. You can't understand your emotion. You can't learn about your emotions. Go search about emotions. Go Google emotions. Just search what's emotion, why I have emotions, what are emotions, what can I do to feel better, what can I do to just change my emotions quickly. But change your thought. You're focusing on pain, you're going to feel pain. You're focusing on happiness, you're going to feel happiness. This is what it is. That's it. Just change your focus. Just imagine that you have a camera and just turn the camera lens to the other side and you see different things. This is the first part of the emotional part. The physical part, I'm going to start with this topic with the choice. I want to give you choice. I'm going to call it your choice and the physical mastery. So there are two versions of you. One version who has a very inert life, means that he doesn't walk, he doesn't run, he doesn't do any activity. He's just sitting in a chair, especially with this pandemic, things happen that we are all, most of us working from home. So we're sitting in a chair, we're sitting on the couch, we're laying down on the couch, on the TV set, we're eating not very healthy foods, lots of junk food, and lack of nutrition, poisonous food, and we don't do exercise, and we're just laying down on the couch. And this is one version of you. Or the other version that you can try or you can have as a choice, an active life, exercise every day, and just take care of your food, take care of your diet, take care of your nutrients, and just enjoy the mood, enjoy the improvement in your mood, in your feelings, in your body, and just like your body's vibration and everything, and just like, oh my God, I feel good, I can do anything I want, like I'm doing exercise, my muscles are trained, so I can jump, I can do this one, I can do that one. But if you don't exercise and if you just try to increase your fat instead of muscles, what's going to happen to you? One movement, oh my God, I feel pain here. So this is your choice. So from the beginning, physical mastery is your choice. You decide which way you want to go. You want to go to misery life or you want to go to active life. This is something that I'm going to give you a choice and you can think about. Relationship. Relationship, I'm gonna start, unlike the routine, I'm gonna start with myself. I'm gonna start relationship with myself. I wanna love myself. I wanna like myself. I wanna respect myself. I wanna care about myself. And I wanna cuddle myself. And then I'm gonna do all these to others. So relationship story, talking about that first, it started with yourself, started with me, and then it started with others. So first, try to have a relationship, high quality relationship, a high quality communication with me, with myself, and after that, I can start that one to have with others. And imagine that you come to the point that you start to follow these rules. Don't go vice versa. Don't try to love others and not loving yourself, which this one, you're gonna hurt yourself and you're gonna hurt that person. Try to love yourself, try to like yourself and care about yourself, and then care about others. And this way, you're gonna meet people in your life. Those people that they think like you, they act like you, and then see what unlimited resources that you have. Human connection is so beautiful. The most beautiful, one of the most beautiful experiences that people have in this world, and sometimes we take it for granted, is human connection. See how beautiful. Sometimes that we support each other, we love each other, we send our loves, we send our unconditional love to each other. That's so beautiful that you're heard, you're seen, you're observed by others, people care about you, people understand you. It's going to be so beautiful. It's going to be beautiful, beautiful things that many people are experiencing right now, and everyone can experience it. Just starting to like yourself, love your bad part, love your good part, and then do it the same for others. The other part is financial, that we want to talk. So financial is not about the making money. Okay, mastering financial means that I need to make more money. Because making more money doesn't give you happiness. Making more money give you pressure. Yeah, it's pressure. Lots of pressure. Oh my God, what am I going to do with this money? Oh, I want to make sure that this money is going to be doubled the next year. Oh, this money is going to be triples this next year. So financial, more money doesn't give you happiness, give you pressure. But the point that, but this massive financial means that we don't care about your account. How much do you have in your account? We care about your attitude towards financial. What's your attitude? What do you think about the wealth? What do you think about this one? And okay, imagine that you have all the money that you want. What are you going to do with that money? How do you want to show your sense of contribution? What are you going to give to others? Imagine that you reach to the point that you want, and you're wealthy, and you're powerful, and you can do anything you want. What you can do? Think about it. What do you have to give others? Because this word is not the word of taking. It's the word of taking and giving. What do you have in your hand? It could be money, it could be your experience, it could be your knowledge, it could be lots of things. So that's beautiful. That imagine that you come to the point, you progress, you evolve, and you come to the best version of yourself, and then now it's time to give everyone everything that you have. That's going to be beautiful. But if you don't evolve, and if you just like reverse this bottom and just stay in your first spot, you don't have anything to give to anyone. So financial is all about the attitude, not about the making more money. It's just, okay, you can have a beautiful attitude, you can have, say, you know what, I'm going to have this wealth, and then I'm going to decide to just share it with people that I want, or just teach people how to make it this money. So that's the point of the financial mastery, which he's going to explain in other chapters. And time management, no, it's not talking about the time management, but talking about the concept of time in our dreaming, how we see our future. So he's talking about the idea that, for example, we have some plans for 2 months or 1 year, and sometimes we have plans for 10 years. Okay. So he's trying to say that sometimes for 1 year, maybe you don't get that much you want. Maybe sometimes you, as he said, overestimate or upestimate your achievement. But in 10 years, you do it vice versa. You just like underestimate your achievement in 10 years. So maybe in 1 year, maybe you're not able to do that much. Maybe you are, but in 10 years, the story is totally different. So this is about the time that he's gonna explain more. So these are overall the things that we have in this chapter, that we finished this chapter, and hopefully we can go for other chapters to see how this goes. I hope that you like this video. I hope that you enjoy listening and watching, seeing all these things, because I mean, I have lots of fun here. I'm really enjoying, and I just want to make sure that you're enjoying too. And let's continue this. I mean, I'm gonna continue. If you are with me, just follow me and just like watch my video. If you are not, I mean, that's totally fine. But thank you so much for watching till now, and I hope that you come to the point that you like to be. Have a good day.